musical break. This being Hope at Dawn right here at Hope TV, where you look and you live. Thank you to everyone who is tuned in, and also we pray for Japhet, who is in need of a kidney transplant, and we believe in God, He who has heard our cry this morning, and He is able to answer us in ways that we cannot even be able to explain. And so to you, Japhet, out there, believing and trusting God for a kidney transplant, may our Jehovah, who is Rapha, come and touch you, come and move in your life, and may He make everything possible over your life in Jesus' mighty name. And right about now, we can move on and I get to see what is being reported in the dailies this morning. Allow us to start off with the Daily Nation, and what are they reporting in as far as the front page is concerned. I love the headline this morning. It is not your usual headline. They go with the headline, Queens of the Track. I love that. Queens of the Track. This is a glory. Kenyan stars line up for 5,000 meters hits today, with duo vying for double gold. But then again, there are photos there of four ladies, four queens, as they are being called, the world beaters. Brilliant Kenyan girls conquer the track in Tokyo to place the country second on the medals table, with 4 gold, 1 silver and 2 bronze at the ongoing World Athletics Championships. The Kenyan stars are promising more podium finishes to keep the national flag flying high. That's a back page story. And just looking at those queens, it's very important for them also to have a mention right here at Hope at Dawn. Paris Jepchirchir, the 2020 Olympic winner, added the Marathon World Championship title after beating Ethiopia's Tigist Sefa. Then there is, of course, Faith Kipyegon. She stormed to a historic 4th World 1500 meters title after bagging her third consecutive Olympic win last year. She is becoming unstoppable. And then there is Beatrice Chebet, blazed to victory in the 10,000 meters race. The 2-time Olympic champion is chasing 5,000 meters gold. And then yesterday it was Faith Cherotich, Olympic bronze medalist. She upstaged the world to win the 3,000 meters steeplechase in a record time. That was yesterday, and kudos to the queens who are doing the country proud in Tokyo, Japan, in the ongoing World Athletics Championships. And we wish them the best, and also for the men that they can also come up and do something as well and be counted, right? That is the front page of the Daily Nation. Still on the front page, some KenGen targets 1,500 megawatts extra power under 10-year 555 billion shillings mega plan. That's a story that you can read on page 11. And then cabinet secretaries on early campaign trail. Several ministers are openly dabbling in partisan politics, raising questions about devotion to their duties, service delivery and value for taxpayers' money. And that's a story that you can read. And who is this CS? Who are these ministers openly dabbling in partisan politics and in early campaign trail? It's covered and revealed on pages 4 and 5 inside the Daily Nation. Then there is an autobiography here, Concert of Life, Francis Okomo Okello, inside the boardroom of region's largest media firm. In this first of a 3-part serialization of Concert of Life, from the lecture to the boardroom, Francis Okomo Okello recalls how a letter he wrote to the editor as a student would lead to 3 decades on the Nation Media Group board. It's on page 2 and also page 3. Then I also see here Mombasa's commuter rail link to the SGR. Kenya Railways expects to serve at least 1,000 passengers daily, with fares set at 50 bob compared to 350 shillings to 1,000 shillings charged by taxi operators. That's a story that is on page 8 inside the Daily Nation. All right, so from the Daily Nation, let's go to the Standard news newspaper and get to see what they are going with this morning in as far as the different stories that they are covering are concerned. Allow me to go there. The Standard, the online edition of the Standard this morning, and they are some of the stories being covered there. IBC short of funds to run 24 by-elections that are slated for November 27th. So the commission says they do not actually have funds to run the 24 by-elections that are slated for November 27th. The front page and also the headline, Shylock economy. That is what they are going with. Predators, harsh economic times and bank credit denials have driven Kenyans into backstreet borrowing, fueling a Shylock economy that is pushing households to ruin. Victims of predatory lenders forfeit assets, skip meals, battle depression, and in some cases take their own lives. Surveys show women disproportionately skipping meals, while non-performing loans hit 697 billion shillings, with banks favoring government lending. Unregulated digital credit has filled the gap, quick but crippling, trapping millions in endless cycles of debt. And that story is covered on page 6 and page 7. There are some people here who have been quoted by the Standard. My salary is gone before I even receive it. I'm just taking one loan to pay another, and it's a living nightmare. They threaten you. They call your friends. They have no mercy. That is one of the persons who have taken those loans. What we are seeing is the emergence of a Shylock economy, a financial ecosystem where desperation drives demand and predatory lenders fill the void left by a formal banking sector. Another one says, and then I pray to God to forgive all those who conned me. I don't want to talk much about it because I also went into depression. And finally, strategies in resolving household indebtedness in 2024 included cutting down on other expenses, ran down savings, looked for additional work or business, and took another loan to repay. And that is the state of the economy as well. Then opposition goes mute as Ruto team beats on drum. School heads ministry directors in trouble over 50,000 ghost learners. And then in the pullout this morning, the real estate pullout, that is what the real estate pullout this morning, and housing, why Ruto's numbers don't add up. All right, so what's happening in the affordable housing program? You can read that. It's on the real estate pullout, which is covered on page 27. And then conservation, Kenya tipped on taming e-waste menace. That is on the conservation. Kenya tipped on taming e-waste menace. And then planning, tapping into Africa's population rise. That's also part of the real estate pullout, which is inside the paper this morning. That is the Standard. In the sports page, Hurricane scores twice as Bayern Munich beat Chelsea 3-1 in a Champions League opener. Olise forced Chalobah own goal before Kane sealed win from the sport. And of course, Liverpool, Van Dijk's late header gave Liverpool a 3-2 victory over Atletico Madrid. So that's in the Standard. And finally, the Business Daily, looking at the front page of the Business Daily this morning, and what they are going with this day in as far as the business stories being covered this morning. Protocol once on overlooked profession creates jobs with generous pay, and why every adult needs to write a will, even in your 20s. Umesikia? Kijana, yeah, there is a Gen Z hapa anasema yeah, even in your 20s. Sawa. So that's what's being reported in the dailies this morning. Grab your favorite copy and get to read what is happening, and of course, how to pray for the nation. Right about now, another break, and this one is for the video of the day.